How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing you another video in the Pokemon TCG series. So actually I'm playing one more with the laser focus deck, but what I'll try and do is actually go into an event. And we've had quite good success with this deck. Of our 9 games, we've only picked up 2 losses, so we're 7 for 3. So I'd like to play with a theme deck challenge, and let's join this event at the moment. And we want to be playing with laser focus, because this deck has our highest win-loss ratio. And let's see if we're able to actually find enough players. I'm hoping that I'm able to pick up enough. We're halfway at the moment. So this is actually my first event game. The reason I'm playing with the laser focus, I hope this stays looking while I'm going through my deck. Yeah, it does. The reason I'm playing with laser focus, okay, this hasn't actually updated from our previous games, is I've got 9 games played with this deck, and I've got 7 wins. So far, it is my highest win-loss ratio, and I'm quite enjoying playing with it. So it looks like we're getting quite a few. We just need 2 more players with the event, and we can jump straight into it. So this is going to be my first event game, and let's jump into the event. So let's look at what we can get. So if we come 5th to 8th, we can get at least 1 uncommon chest. Not bad. 3rd to 4th, is what I'm hoping for, is 50 trainer tokens, as well as the uncommon chest, which is always nice. 3rd to 4th would be 1 random booster. That would be very nice if I come at least 3rd to 4th. 2nd place will be the trainer tokens, and then you'll also get 2 random boosters. And then 1st place, you'll get 200 tokens, and then 3 random boosters. Picking up 1st place would be absolutely awesome with this. I'm quite confident being able to pick up 1st place, considering I'm running laser focus. And there are our 8 people. So let's jump into this. My opponent is running a rather strong deck, but I think I can take this. Laser focus has done very well for us in the past, so let's see how we're able to hold this up. I have no idea how many games this is going to be in the event, as I've never played it before. Let's see how it goes. So my opponent is choosing, and let's see what happens. I think my opponent's going first. Okay, I've got to. Oh, I'm going to be going first. So, which means I get the 2nd attack off. Let's just get the dinner out. A lot of these cards, I can get a lot of cards down onto the field. And Pokemon Fan Club is into my hand, which means I'll play them anyway. Let's get these down. And I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see how this goes. Dedenne is a fairly good start. I actually probably should have gone into the Ordinio. But let's see how it goes. Does this paralyze me? It does paralyze me if they get lucky. I really hope they don't get lucky with that. Okay, I'm actually going 2nd, which is that much better with Dedenne, because I'm able to get the damage off sooner. I need to get this pressure on very quickly. I do have Pokemon Fan Club, which means I'll be able to bring out a type null. Hopefully. I shouldn't have all 3 type nulls in there. Okay, Raikou is always an issue, because Raikou comes online very early. Okay. Oh, they got lucky. The card went back to their hand. Okay. Let's see. Okay, they're going to be throwing away this Mareep by the looks of it, which I'm okay with. Okay, that's Necrozma. That's actually very good. Let's go Pokemon Fan Club. And I want to bring out a type null. And I want to bring out... Okay, both Silvalies are there, both Malamars are there, and both Necrozma are there. Okay, that's good. So I want to bring out Inkay. I don't have an Inkay yet. Because I really want the chance of getting a Malamar out, rather than a 2nd Necrozma. So let's get these down. Let's get Dedenne's ability. This is a lot of value out of Dedenne, because Dedenne draws you up to 6 cards, which is awesome. Yes, I want to draw 4 more cards. There's Malamar. This is absolutely fantastic. And on top of that, I've got U-Turn Board. Now, I don't think I'll be using U-Turn Board onto Dedenne, because I actually want that energy to go in my discard pile, because of Malamar. Because Malamar is able to bring it back onto my other Pokemon. Fluffy is... My opponent's Pokemon is now confused. Okay. I need to deal 60 damage next turn. I have no way of dealing 60 damage next turn, unfortunately. I think Dedenne might just go down. Because we'll take 2 signal beams for my opponent. Yeah, I think I might just let... What, your opponent reveals his hand. You may use the effects of a supporter card you find there as effect. Oh! Okay, that's harsh. I've never actually seen that Smiggle before. No one's ever played it. So let's get these evolutions going. That's a pretty decent start so far. Again, I don't want to get Necrozma out too early. I think I'd rather get Sylvally going instead. So we start charging up the Sylvally. Malamar again can't use his ability, but the U-turn board I will put down onto Sylvally. Just so I can get more value out of this return. Yes, I want to draw my 3 cards. That's why I like Dedenne as an active Pokemon. Because as long as you're able to fill out your bench and play at least a few cards, you can get quite a lot of value out of the return. The only issue is I've now got essentially 2 dead cards on my bench, which is the Ordinio and the Yangoose. Unless I use them as sacrifices, I'm not going to get much value out of them. They don't do a lot in this deck. The Yangoose really is my sacrifice Pokemon. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ampharos. Once during your turn before you attack, you may put 2 energy cards from your hand into the lost zone. If you do, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. This attack does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so they've got energies in the lost zone, which means that this Raikou is going to be doing a lot of damage. The problem is this split bomb is going to be hitting my bench, which is a serious problem. Okay, he actually went for my Necrozma, which I'm quite okay with. The thing is paralyzed, which is an issue. This is a very big issue. Let's charge up the Sylvally a bit more. Fortunately, I can't do anything. This is quite a problem. Because my opponent can just keep on throwing energies into the lost zone and just destroy my bench. This is a slight problem. Okay, they didn't throw more into the lost zone at least. Which means I can hopefully withdraw Dedenne next turn. Okay. So let's charge up Sylvally. Let's retreat Dedenne now. Let's use Malamar's ability with Psychic Charge to load up. Oof, this Necrozma's gone down so quickly though, but it's still better than loading up anything else. Bring in Necrozma, and let's go for the Air Slash, which will take out the Ampharos. The Ampharos is actually very scary. The issue is this Raikou is going to destroy Sylvally next turn. I'm hoping they don't have another Ampharos, because seeing that's Mareep starting to be charged up, I'm rather worried. Because this deals 120 damage. Sylvally will be alive, which is huge. I'm not sure why my opponent didn't put the 50 damage onto Sylvally there. Eye opener, look at your face down pick. Does nothing. That's not worrying at all. Sylvally's going to survive this, which is actually huge. Because I'll be able to take out Raikou. Unless my opponent is able to boost this damage. I don't know, it's going to come down to what my opponent can do on this turn. Actually going to retreat him. It's not a bad idea. Because my opponent wants to be able to take out this Sylvally. Please don't get paralyzed. Oh, come on. Really? I actually want to switch. Which is not a bad thing, because I can switch into my Necrozma and clear the paralysis. At least take out the Mareep at the same time. Because I'm not too invested into this Necrozma, considering he's really taken 100 damage. So yeah, let's just take our special laser, keep the pressure up. I don't want to be giving my opponent any breathing room. Because at the moment I do have a decently strong bench. I know I've got 3 dead Pokemon on my bench, which is not fantastic. But this mysterious treasure will enable me to at least bring up my second Necrozma. Considering this Necrozma is finished. I'm not too worried about my opponent's Psychic Pokemon. So having the Psychic, the Weakness Guard energy is not the end of the world. It'll just boost up my damage to 160, which is something I do want. But it's not the end of the world. Thankfully, I have no supporters in my hand, so my opponent's Stunning Likeness is not going to do anything. Although most likely I'll go for the Tail Smash to 50-50 chance of taking out Necrozma, which is a pretty good deal. Because the issue is my Silvally is now 10 HP down, so it's within one-shot range of the Raikou. And I can't afford that to happen, so I'll most likely actually go into like a Dedenne or a Yungoos, just to stall out the game a little bit. I don't really want to be letting this Silvally drop until I've dealt with Raikou. Even if it's just keeping Silvally there on the bench as the... Why would you do that? Just keeping the Silvally there just as a threat to my opponent, I'd be more than okay with that. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard your hand and draw 4 cards. That's quite nice. Okay. Let's go Mysterious Treasure. Let's get rid of this Ordino. Let's bring out my second Necrozma. Let's go for charging up to Dedenne just so I can get damage off. Let's go for a turn. It's going to be a very slow, long, painful death, but at least next turn I can retreat the Dedenne into Necrozma. So that escape rope bought my opponent some time. This is actually a tough game. So I really need to play around this Raikou because I can't afford Silvally dropping until Raikou's dealt with. So this really is my win con at this moment, is this Silvally. Because my opponent essentially can't play Raikou until Silvally is dealt with. It's sacrifice because I can one-shot him. So as long as I have this Silvally on my bench, my opponent's got to be very, very careful for what they do. But I also still need to be doing damage. I need this Necrozma to actually come in and start doing something. Okay. Let's get rid of this energy. Malamar, you can actually use your ability to charge up Silvally. I don't want to play an energy even. So let's just go straight into Special Laser. The nice thing is Special Laser will one-shot any of these Pokemon, with the exception of Raikou. But if my opponent goes into Raikou, I can get rid of him with Silvally, and then my opponent is in serious trouble. And on the plus side, if I lose Necrozma, I can at least play my second Necrozma and start boosting him up. So it's not the end of the world losing him. This is a tough game. I haven't think quite a lot for this game. So again, just while there's a bit of free time, what this game series I'm doing at the moment is trying to do is just to showcase as many of the theme decks as I can, so that if you're on the fence about buying a theme deck, you can watch these videos and then decide whether you want to buy the deck or not. See if if it actually plays the way that you enjoy it. There's the Fluffy. Oh, they didn't get a second one, which means actually out of evolution Pokemon. So I hope this game series helps you decide if a deck is for you or if it's not for you. It really is the point of these games, more so than anything else. It's really to help you decide what theme decks you want to be playing with. I enjoy the theme decks a lot because my account is straight up free to play. I don't actually play Pokemon TCG in real life. I don't have any physical cards. I used to growing up as a kid, but I no longer have them. Because unfortunately where I am at the moment, there's no nearby club, so I can't play. Okay, so let's stop the conversation there quickly. Let's charge up this Necrozma. So that was actually a good thing losing that Necrozma, because I'm now able to charge up my second one, which is a fresh Necrozma. And on top of that, I'm able to now knock out this Raikou, which has been a serious threat to me since the start of the game. And let's go for S-Slash. So again, unfortunately, I don't have a club anywhere near me, so I don't own any of the physical cards anymore. I would love to start playing the physical game again, because I really do enjoy playing trading card games. I'm an old-time fan of Pokemon TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering. So it'll be nice playing those cards again. What was the other one? A weird, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Knockoff. Can't actually remember what it's been called. But yeah, I'm a big Magic the Gathering fan. Big Pokemon TCG fan. Unfortunately, there's just no place for me to play anymore. Which is unfortunate, but that is the nice thing with having these online versions. Is that even if you don't have a place to play, people to play against, you can still use these online versions to play the game. No, it's not as much fun as actually playing in real life, but the bonus is that you can be sitting playing in the comfort of your own home, and you can be playing at any time. Because, for instance, I knock off work quite late, so I'm able to actually play these games in the early morning, in the late evening, and it's not inconvenient because you can just log in and play, whereas not having to worry about getting in your car, going to an event, playing at a special time, and coming back home. So I do really enjoy these online versions. I know there's not a lot of love for Pokemon TCG, which is a bit disappointing because it is actually quite nice because it does offer you everything you need. And I don't have an issue with the Pokecoins way of... Oh, you got a second Raikou. I don't have an issue at all with the way you're able to get your decks and your cards in this game. I find the Pokecoins, you can get enough of them that is not an issue. It is a very fair way and a rather quick way, because I mean, I've been able to get, 6 theme decks without much difficulty. So, I honestly have no complaints with this TCG. I would love to see more players playing in it and getting the player pool back up again, as it is a really fun way to play the game. So, yeah, jumping right back into this game, it does look like my opponent's trying to stall out getting the Ampharos back, because they were able to use the Pokemon Stretcher to put Ampharos and put Raikou back in their deck. It's worth it for my opponent's side. It's not too late yet, because that Raikou and the Ampharos can cause a lot of problems for me. But I don't think they can actually do anything. I do think the nail's pretty much in the coffin for my opponent. Because even if they take out the Silvally, I've got a fully charged Necrozma on the back line. And I actually wouldn't mind going for Cynthia at this moment. And I'm basically... I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm mainly looking for the weakness guard, which is there. So that's essentially game. Because no matter what comes in now next turn, even if they take out the Silvally, which they could do somehow with a Raikou, I could then bring in that Necrozma and then one-shot whatever's there. And having the Tate and Lisa, even if my opponent plays the Ampharos and paralyzes my Silvally, I'm still able to use Tate and Lisa. It's Lisa, right? Tate and Lisa to swap out my active Pokemon. So this is our first event game with a win, which is always fantastic. So there's the Ampharos, which is good for my opponent's side, and some good plays from them to actually bring it back in and make it viable again. What card is that? Oh, it's a Furfu. Nice. So this has been some good plays from my opponent's side. They're able to stall out this game very well. That early game pressure they had with the Ampharos and the Raikou was significant. I was lucky enough to bring out the Silvally at the right time and that other Necrozma at the right time to be able to resolve those issues. So as I said, this deck is very reliable. You're able to get your answers out, and it does quite a lot with very little. Because it's such a reliable deck, you're often able to... Why would you take it to Nene? Oh, he's fishing for prize cards? Don't know what he's doing. The thing is, my opponent's actually dead next turn regardless, because I put the special energy onto Necrozma, I swap out, and I deal 160 damage, which is now game. So that's been a very good game for my opponent's side. It really has been a stressful game. And yeah, so that's our first win in the with our first event, which is always exciting. So there's our first victory. Bonus wheel gives you awesome rewards for playing the game. You can earn each of the special rewards once per day. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. 25 bonus Poké points. That's awesome. I didn't know about that. I wonder if I have to carry on playing in this event. I presume so. Or do I get a break, or how does this work? Time for next round is 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So I think let me cut the video here and I'll jump in when this next round starts. So, how's it going, everyone? Actually ended up only waiting about 10 seconds. So unfortunately we're going into a Mo match, which is always very difficult with this deck. It's a bit stressful because we're both trying to get each other. So whoever's able to basically get on the front foot first is going to be doing quite well. In this sense, I definitely want to be getting the first attack out. Whether it's just getting my Pokemon on my bench, or whether it is getting some damage out, this is fantastic. I want to get Mispiro out. I do not want... Ooh, actually, Yangoose. I'm going to hold out on playing Yangoose. I don't know if I want Yangoose as a sacrifice on my graveyard, or if I want to save up my bench space. So, a mirror opening hand with mirror decks. This is going to be quite interesting. The thing is, I might go for Mumble. The thing is, so first contact lets me definitely get the 3 cards I need. But Pokemon Fan Club does the same. I'm able to get 2 Pokemon I want anyway, which would be Necrozma and... because it's only basic Pokemon. Yeah, I might just go for Pokemon Fan Club and go straight into Mumble to put pressure on my opponent. So let's see. Okay, I've got everything I need. So I wouldn't actually just mind getting a Necrozma down. Let me actually get both Necrozmas. Let's get this going. Let's put both Necrozmas on the bench. Because I know my opponent's deck has no way to interact with the bench, because I'm running the same deck. And because it's only searching for basic Pokemon, I'm actually going to go straight into Mumble and start getting the pressure down onto my opponent. I do hope I get lucky next turn with Bug Catcher. But if I'm able to get one of these Necrozmas out earlier enough, and earlier than my opponent, I could be in a rather decent position. Okay, they've gone for the Pokemon Fan Club, so they definitely have more... Why did they go with Dino? I'm trying to stall the game out. If I take out this Mispiro, it's going to go into Ordino. Because of that, I might actually just wait for a bit. I might actually just wait for a bit. Why does my opponent have... Oh, from the Mysterious Treasure. Sylvally is actually a good thing to charge up in this game. For the fact that Sylvally, we ought to get a lot more value out. Yeah, I don't want to be going into the Sordino. I think First Contact's the better play here. At least until I have a stronger bench. Because right now my opponent's bench is a lot better than mine, especially as the fact that he has 2 energy on it. That's decent, but it's not really what I want. So let's go into Bug Catcher. That is unfortunate. That is terrible. Okay, now I'm definitely going for First Contact. Because I would like to get an Inkay out. I want to get a Type No out. I think I actually want to get a second Type No out. I don't have any energies in my hand, which is a slight issue. So the thing is, if my opponent's able to get Sylvally out, I'm taking a huge risk going into Necrozma. That is big. The fact that my opponent was able to get out a special energy guard this early. This weakness guard is very powerful in this deck, in this matchup, considering both running Psychic Pokemon. Oh, there's my weakness guard. It's not bad. Okay. I'm going to get the first knockout, which is always nice, but it's not the end of the world. I'm very curious as to what my opponent's going to be going into now. Okay, they went into the Ordinio. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. There's the Silvally. So the thing is, if my opponent swaps out now into Silvally, I can just bring out Necrozma and knock out Silvally. And the next turn that Necrozma will knock me out. Okay. I'm a little bit curious as to why my opponent went for that play. There's Malamar, which is awesome for me right now. I wonder if they're just baiting it out. So the thing is, I don't know if I want to charge up Type Null and hope for Silvally, or charge up Necrozma, which is guaranteed. I think I'd rather charge up Necrozma, which is guaranteed. Well, actually just mind bringing Ordinio out just as a body block. Let's go for Special Laser. I'm a bit confused by my play from my opponent's side there. I'm really not sure what they did there. Okay, it's down to 9 minutes. One thing to note is that when you're playing the events, I actually just noticed it now, is that you've got less time for your games. I think it starts at like 15 minutes. So the full game length shouldn't be longer than half an hour for each one. I really hope I draw into a second weakness card, because that'll be huge. That'll be a huge advantage. Well, I either need to draw into the weakness card, or I need to draw into Silvally. Those are my two draws I'm really looking for right now. I really want a Cynthia as well, just because this hand is trash. This hand is utter trash. I'm actually okay with that, because I can knock out his Silvally. Like, I'm really okay with that play. Because this gets rid of Silvally, which is something I was very scared of. I know his Necrozma is going to come in now and wipe the floor with my Necrozma. But then my second Necrozma can come in and knock him out. Serious Treasure does nothing for me right now. So this is very strange. My opponent's making a lot of good plays in the sense of bringing in Ordinio with the surfboard to get the draw, to retreat Ordinio, to charge up using Malamar. So like my opponent's making a very good plays in that sense. But the decisions they're using of the active Pokemon is very strange. So for what I'm talking about with the surfboard is Ordinio normally only has one retreat cost. The surfboard, I keep calling it, it's not actually called a surfboard. The U-turn board reduces that to 0. That then enables, oh, that's actually a good plan on my opponent's side. That then enables them to use Ordinio's hearing ability. Oh wait, I was thinking about this quick. Do I want to bring out Necrozma? Because if I bring out Necrozma, I'm pretty much stuffed, because their Necrozma will kill my Necrozma. So let's bring out the Ordinio. Just buy myself some time. Oh, come on, I'm getting really terrible draws. Let's do the Mysterious Treasure. Let's get rid of all of these are trash. Let's get rid of the Dene. Let's draw into a Malamar. Just to mess with my opponent. Let's use hearing. Not exactly what I want. Let's do psychic recharge. So unfortunately I don't have U-turn board, so I'm going to do it the hard way by putting an energy on Tordino. And I'm going to use... Did I use hearing already? I must have used hearing already. Let's just go done. So the problem is I can't actually bring out this Necrozma at the moment. Because if I bring out Necrozma, their Necrozma will knock me out. Which is an issue. They're going to switch into Gumshoes. Oh, I really want to draw into Cynthia. This hand is just utter trash. And then U-turn, yeah. The thing is, this Malamar can just not knock out this Necrozma. I keep thinking it does 90 damage. I'm actually going to toss a type null. I've got another one in my hand anyway. Oh, these are not the draws I'm wanting. So I'm thinking of bringing Tauros in just for Berserker's Tackle. Because it does rather decent damage. And type Norby will take one more hit. Got such a dead hand. This is actually turning out to be a very tough game. Because we now match for prize cards as well, and my opponent definitely has advantage over me right now. Tauros has 110 HP, right? Yeah, so I should get 2 Berserker's Tackles off. Oh, come on! These draws are terrible. Oh, sorry, I'm very quiet. I'm trying to think here. So I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. I'm using Tauros at the moment, just trying to stall and get rid of this Gumshoes. The problem is my opponent has a second Gumshoes, which will then KO this. And my opponent's got basically a Silvally body ready, and they got this Necrozma ready. And they keep getting the Cynthias. I desperately need Cynthia to get rid of this hand, because I can do nothing with this hand. Because the thing is, I can't bring in this Necrozma because of their Necrozma. Because as soon as the moment I bring in this Necrozma, their one will kill mine, and I have no way to deal with that Necrozma. So I need to get... Okay, there's an Inkay, which is something, I guess. But again, it's not what I need. So I'm really hoping I either need to get a special energy from this draw, or I need to get a Silvally. If I don't get one of those two things, it's basically game. And I got an energy. I think that's actually game. I was stupid, I should have brought out type null. Because that type null could have at least taken a hit. Ah, damn, I might be losing this right here. Because the issue is, my opponent takes out this type null. I have to go into Necrozma. And then whatever I do the next turn, that Necrozma will kill me. I should not have gone into this type null, I should have gone into my fresh one. Because at least the fresh one would have taken the alert headbutt. think that just lost me the game. Yeah, I think that's game. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, let's see what happens. Again, this will be, what, a third, fourth finish, which is not bad. I'm okay with that. It's not as good as I was hoping. I really was hoping for first place with this first event. But, as it happens. So I need to go into Necrozma. I really, really need that energy. Come on, energy. Nope. That is exactly the opposite of what I needed. So the problem is now, Necrozma will go in, and this Necrozma will take me out. Because I guarantee you one of those cards is an energy. Even if it's not, they can use Malamar to bring it back. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Special barrier attack won't make a difference. I'm taking 200 damage anyway. Ah, well. There was one definite bad play on my side, because I could have bought myself one extra turn. But yeah, that first chunk of my hand is utterly useless, which has been disappointing. But that's game. So, a well-played Trombone. That was a very good game, very tough battle. And yeah, so unfortunately that's our defeat. So that's going to be us knocked out of this event. It's going to be a bit of a shorter video, but I think it was quite fun seeing our first event. I've got another event ticket out of it, which always does help. So that was actually a lot of fun. I did quite enjoy that. I might be going to one more event with this deck. And yeah, so let's see what we get from being knocked out. So rewards, what I get for being third and fourth is 50 trainer tokens and a random booster, as well as an uncommon chest, which I'm okay with. Like, that's really not so bad. So third, fourth, I can leave the event now. I don't need to see who wins. Do you have to wait until the end to get your rewards? Oh no, did I just lose all that for nothing? Oh, that's a pain. I thought I could just leave. It doesn't even give you a warning. Let's go back to the events quickly. That's disappointing. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't get any rewards from that. So, maybe you only get rewards when the event actually finishes. Okay, well, I'm going to cut it here. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I think I will jump into the event for the next one to showcase this theme deck one more time. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy watching. If you did enjoy watching, please do consider giving a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And if you do want to see one of your decks, please comment down below what deck you want to see. And if there's a deck you want to pick up, I can then pick up that deck, and then we can see how it performs on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers. Enjoy.